2025 had a lot of bangers, from hot androids to magical sex shifts, and most importantly, more ecchi scenes of Marin. Today, we are going to go right into ranking some of the best anime of 2025. Have you ever wondered what would happen if you got a curse that made it so you turned into a girl whenever you came into contact with cold water and you're thrown into an arranged marriage? Well, I sure have. So that's why I was pretty hyped about the Ranma 1/2 remake getting a second season. In this show, you'll follow the story of two tsunderes, Ranma and Akane, being physically and emotionally assaulted by a plethora of characters. The peak doesn't just end there. It low-key just looks great, the animation is fantastic, and the art style is really unique. Because of these things, I'm going to be placing it right up into B tier. Fragrant Flower is probably the best romance anime I've ever seen. It also came with the most goonable character of 2025.
Stop it. Get some help.
If you are caught gooning to Wagri, the fanbase, including myself, will bring you to justice and sentence you to watch One Punch Man Season 3 on repeat for the rest of your life. The show looks beautiful, and Wagri might just be one of the most innocent characters I have ever come across. Anyways, if you are a romance fan and haven't seen this, go watch it immediately. Though, be warned, this does not have a season 2, so it may throw you into a temporary bout of depression after you binge watch it all in one night. ReZero, personally, is one of my favorite anime, and damn, season 3 was good. It was absolutely jam-packed with content. I feel like I don't really need to explain ReZero as it's pretty popular already and has been around for quite some time. Easily S tier. Dusk Beyond the End of the World is about a guy, Akira, waking up from some kind of cryostasis and immediately getting a harem of a sexy AI robot who looks like his girlfriend, who is his stepsister, by the way. And of course, the token lolly. Jesus Christ, this is not helping the stereotypes. Despite this, the first few episodes, along with the pretty art, hooked me enough to sit through this absolute dumpster fire of a show. It seems like they threw 75% of the budget into the OVA in the first two episodes, then it devolved into a boring, drawn-out plot, and what even is this ending? I feel like so much happened in the last two episodes, it made the ending super rushed. Please, just do not watch this anime. As expected, it is going into D tier. Do not watch. Do the planets revolve around the sun? Obviously not, as this is 15th century Poland, and believing in heliocentrism makes you a heretic. Orb on the Movements of the Earth touches on a unique topic which I thought was very interesting. Alongside this, there are some pretty gruesome scenes, and overall it's a pretty dark show from what I watched. I thought it was really good, so I'm putting it in A tier. Sadly, I only watched 5 episodes, as my pea-sized brain got too distracted watching girls kiss. Oh, what's this? My favorite AniTuber Geguk made an anime?
Bro, I've blown my load, man.
Oh, that goes right into S tier where it belongs. Jokes aside, it's just a 20-minute OVA that I felt was pretty alright. The best part about it was by far the soundtrack. This is due to the GOAT Kevin Penkin being in charge of the music. He was involved with creating the soundtracks for Made in Abyss, so you already know it's fire. Go give it a watch since it's pretty short. Even though I liked it, it's just gonna have to go into C tier. I feel like something can only be so good when it only has one episode. The second season of Dandadan was totally peak. My favorite part about it was definitely the scenes showing the chemistry between Momo and Okarun. It totally just melts your heart. In terms of animation, just like the first season, it's great. If you haven't seen Dandadan, you should really go check it out. Sakamoto Days is just all around a good show. You got cool fight scenes, plenty of comedy, and characters I found to be pretty likable. Nagamo is the best girl, by the way. Another bonus of the show is that there is no, and I mean zero, anime bullshit. What I mean by that is that there is no fan service or scenes that would turn away potentially non-cultured people. So you don't have to worry about watching it on your family TV. The show is about the greatest hitman in the world, who is now retired, but due to some circumstances I won't go into, he's been thrown back into the criminal underworld. Sort of. Easily a B tier show. Speaking of shows not to watch on your family TV, My Dress Up Darling Season 2 is definitely something you should watch in your room with the door locked. leaving you free to be giggling, kicking your feet, and squealing at all of the romantic scenes, and of course, enjoying the rich and highly detailed plot. If you somehow don't know what My Dress Up Darling is, it's pretty much a romance between some guy named Gojo, no, not that Gojo, who makes outfits for a cosplayer. I'm definitely putting this one right where it belongs, all the way up in A tier. Honey Lemon Soda. A very shy girl who gets bullied falls in love with a popular Chad guy. Look, I've seen this plenty of times, so I don't think it's a very original plot, though I still found it entertaining to watch. It kind of reminded me of Kimi ni Todake, but without the long, drawn-out misunderstandings. The art and animation is mid. Alongside that, the characters feel a bit bland. I guess if you just love that kind of premise and can't get enough of it, you can just go ahead and watch it. This one is going to land itself right into C tier. I've heard mixed reviews of Solo Leveling, and specifically Season 2 from my coworkers. If you like an edgy, overpowered MC, Solo Leveling is just for you. Usually, I don't like these kinds of shows, but this one is an outlier. As for Season 2, I'd say it was better than Season 1. Of course, I believe this is a bit controversial. A lot of the complaints I've heard have to do with the show having quote-unquote no story, which is simply horse crap, as to me, I see the main character as having clear goals in mind, and this season shows him finally achieving some of those goals. Now, my rating of A tier is just an opinion. Go check it out so you can figure out whether or not to burn me at the stake for it. Blue Box is a sports anime with a great romance along the way. You see, this guy Taiki has a crush on a girl he's afraid to approach, Chinatsu. These two are brought together when Chinatsu's parents move overseas, and she suddenly moves in with Taiki's family telling him nothing about it. I'll say it myself, I'm not really a fan of sports, so I wasn't really drawn in by that. It's the romance that did it for me, and boy did it deliver. My favorite part was the way Taiki and Chinatsu encouraged each other to get better and better at their respective sports. This one lands itself solidly in B tier. There's quite a few shows I mentioned that are second seasons. I tried not to go into too much detail with those, especially the popular ones. Another thing to note is that I probably missed a lot of great shows, my excuse being that I have a life and I'm not going to watch every single show that comes out each season. Go ahead and let me know your favorite anime of 2025 down in the comments, or check out my video about learning Japanese.